Hi guys, this is just an introduction, just to showcase GymSlot. If you don't know what GymSlot is, it's a gym management booking software. So it's for gyms, gym owners, and anyone that needs to basically book classes, manage classes, and do small parts of admin as well, just for your gym or fitness classes, whatever it may be. So I'm just gonna basically just run over the site. So when you first come to GymSlot, you'll be greeted with this. You don't have to worry too much about this. You can just have a read. This is just some information about the app itself. So GymSlot consists of the CRM and the mobile app as well. So it's currently on iOS and Android. So that's important because if you're putting classes on and you want your customers to be able to book onto these classes, and this CRM system will allow you to do that. So I'll just jump straight in. So if you just click sign in, you'll just go to the screen, and then you'll either want to create an account or you can sign in with Google. And if you've already done that, then you can just go ahead and sign in. Once you signed in, you'll see a screen like this, and basically you're greeted with the classes of today. So as you can see, we've got just a calendar down here, and we've got our classes that are available up here. Now, you can manage classes, and you just click on this manage classes tab, and you can go ahead and create a new class if you wanted to. So we'll just go ahead and create one. So we'll just call this Yoga Extreme, just as an example. So once you've got staff members in your CRM, you're able to add these, and these will show up. But because we've not got one, we'll just go ahead and insert some text here. So we'll just insert myself. Yeah, and then we'll select the category. Again, if you don't have the right category, you can go ahead and just insert one. You can set the duration, capacity, so let's say 15, and you can select a color. These are defaulted at the moment. I'm planning on in the future just to add a few more, or just add an option where you can add as many as you want. Yoga class. This will be very difficult. Bring a towel. Yeah, so you can just add a little description and add some requirements if you want to. These aren't required, but yeah, they're just optional. So then go ahead and add class, and you can see our class has just been added to this list. You can add pretty much as many classes as you want, and you can go ahead and, like, let's say you wanted to add some more information, you can go ahead and and update classes there, and you can see it updates it in real time. You could, if you wanted to, just delete classes if you wanted to. So let's go ahead and go to the calendar. You can see that our class is added here as well. So these are just a bunch of classes for each day. So what day are we on? 21st. So if we just go to the 21st, which is today, you can see that there's 2 classes that are available, which I've already added. We can go ahead and add another class if you want to. So let's go with the class that we just added. Let's say we wanted to add it for today, and we'll just add it a bit later in the day just so we can see it. Let's add it for 9 o'clock tonight. Quite a late class, but there you go. So we'll just schedule that in. So as you can see, we've scheduled that in. So we've got Yoga Extreme. We can see that class here if we just click this little view icon. And yeah, so that looks all booked in. Now, from this point, you can go ahead and use the mobile app, or your customers will see the class that you've just put on the CRM. They'll see that on the mobile app. I'm just going to showcase you now what that looks like. So you'll see this video switch to that now. Okay guys, so this is the app. So I'm having to record this the day after just because the the mic wasn't recording when I did this yesterday. But I'm just going to basically replicate what it is I did. So yeah, so you can see here that at the top we've got some quick stats, just information about classes, etc. You've got some actions, so these are just find classes, or you can go to my profile. I mean, these aren't necessary because you've got the tabs down here at the bottom. So I probably will remove these at some point because it's not necessary. But anyway, so you've got information such as today's classes. So as you can see, this has popped up for Yoga Extreme, which is today, and if we go to classes, we can see that the Yoga Extreme appears here as well. So there's two places where you can essentially book it. So users can see that it pops up here in today's classes, and also they can go and check out classes for any other day, any week, any day. They can go ahead and check these out. So once they have booked on, so I'll just go back to today. Go to this class and we'll book it. Okay, so we're booked on. So this appears obviously in today's class. You can see that it's booked, but also it appears in bookings. So as you can see here, today, which is Friday, we can see that it's appeared, and we can tap it to view details, and if they want to, they can go ahead and cancel that, and then that'll basically, once obviously that page is refreshed, they can see that they can book on again, and there's nothing stopping them from adding multiple bookings, and then managing their own bookings as well. So you could, for example, we could cancel that, go in, book that, and yeah, it's just a good way of managing bookings essentially. So yeah, thanks. Okay, we're back onto the CRM, and so that person has, well, myself, has booked onto that class, and as you can see, it's popped up here. So any bookings, any cancellations will show in the My Bookings section. So it'll just give a bit of information about, what class it is, who it was, the date and the time, and basically the status, so active or cancelled. And as far as that, yeah, that's pretty much it. You've also got some settings for like personal and business information. So I've just got some test information at the moment, but yeah, as you can see, there's a few bits you can insert here. You can manage customers. So if you've got customers, you can go ahead and manage their details. Same as staff members. So obviously with staff members, you can add, you can set the role, so staff, personal trainer, etc. And when you add a staff member, that'll basically send them an email, and they'll be able to go through the sign up process through that. So when you basically add staff member, they'll receive an email, and it'll welcome them as a staff member, whichever role you've picked, and they'll be able to sign up, and they'll be able to log on, and they'll be able to, if you choose to, they'll be able to manage bookings, stuff like that. For your customers, they'll be able to. It's the same process, so they'll receive an email. You can send them the email. They'll go through the sign up process. Now they can't access any of the CRM. This is just strictly for staff members only. And once the customer signs up, they'll then get it's like a link to both iOS and Android. So then they'll be able to download either or, whichever device they've got, and they'll then be able to manage their bookings through their device. So yeah, it's plain and simple. There's nothing too complex to it, and I've purposely done it that way just so it's you're able to manage things effectively without too much complication. I am planning to add a lot more to this, obviously. Any recommendations would be welcome. But yeah, there is a plan to keep working on this, make this a lot better. So things like statistics, reports, or anything like that, I can pretty much add into the system. Um, yeah, if you are struggling at all, there is some CRM help. So this will just sort of quickly go over sort of what I've talked about, briefly. Um, but yeah, there's if you've got any questions at all, just feel free to ask. I'll go ahead and answer any questions that you have. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I could just keep it, short and sweet. But yeah, any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. But yeah, thanks guys.